Welcome to this week's Tech Tip, where we're going to look at evaluating sources. Last week, Tech Tip was on evaluating images using Google's reverse image search, and that sparked some interest and some questions around evaluating websites. So I prepared some resources for you that you may want to use to help guide your students through learning how to evaluate sources and specifically websites. So here's what we've prepared for you. So you'll get a link to these resources at the end of this video. But the first one that you'll have access to are some lessons, and there are two great sources for this. Common Sense Media provides great media literacy lessons and resources, and so you can click on that link and it'll lead you to some digital citizenship curriculum that you can filter through. And I've also provided some here with Media Smarts, which is the Canadian version of Common Sense Media. And here there is a number of resources around verifying or authenticating websites. I've also provided a checklist and a flowchart that students can use to evaluate websites. So they can use these. This one here is meant more for our younger learners. The other is more for our older learners. There's a video here that you can watch that is, it's a bit dated, but it's really valuable and uses the 5 W's to help create questions that students can use to critically examine websites. And then, if you're interested, there are a number of sites here that are all fictional sites. So you can go to these sites and have students evaluate them for authenticity. And so they're a lot of fun to look at. Some of them are quite comical. Others are a bit more difficult to determine whether they are authentic or not. So you might want to look at those as well. So all of these can be found here at this link right here, the tiny URL. And if you go there, you'll be provided with a link to this slide, and then you can just click on the links and access the resources. So